जद भी कभी भी कोई चंगा काम होंदा हैगा जिहदे नाल लोकां नूं जॉब्स मिलदियां वो जॉब्स खाली एक पैसा नहीं हुंदा, उन्हां नाल मैंटल हैल्थ सैटिस्फैक्शन हुंदी है, एक जिंदगी कुछ करके दिखाण दी सैटिस्फैक्शन मिलती हैगी। सो बहुत अच्छा लगता है कोई भी इन्वैसटमेंट जब प्रोविंस दे विच आंदी है, कोई भी चंगा काम किया जाता प्रोविंस दे विच। सो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा हैगा कि पिछले 5 सालों की गल करिए 7 लाख लोग ज़्यादा अज के दिन जॉब कर रहे हैं सिंस वी हैव गॉट इलैक्टेड। अज की गल करिए जब असी जॉब लई सी ये वाली जॉब जब एक ऐसे जब परमात्मा ने थ्रू द कम्यूनिटी ये जॉब सानू दी गई सी, उस वक्त जो रेवन्यू सीगा 150 बिलियन डॉलर होंदा सी, अज 202 बिलियन डॉलर हो गया है। 50 बिलियन डॉलर जो रेवन्यू वधिया हैगा उहदे च एक भी डॉलर इहो जिहा नहीं हैगा जिहदा इनक्रीज टैक्स नाल होया होवे। ये टैक्स नहीं, परसेंटेज ऑफ टैक्स नहीं इनक्रीज होई, कोई नवी फीस नहीं लगाई गई, पर एक इस करके वधिया हैगा क्योंकि जिहड़ी गवर्नमेंट ने पॉलिसीज़ या प्रीमियर डग दी पॉलिसीज़ ने उन्हां करके बहुत सारी इन्वैसटमेंट्स आ रही ने, बहुत नवे काम खुल रहे हैं। तो जब नवे काम खुल रहे हैं, नवी इन्वैसटमेंट आती, नवे लोगों को जॉब मिलती हैगी है, तो अपना फेयर शेयर देंगे ने। रादर दैन टेकिंग द चैक फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट दे स्टार्ट गिविंग द चैक टू द गवर्नमेंट। और जोड़ा ये डिफरेंशियल दोनों पासों होंदा हैगा, उस करके अज असी प्रोविंस दे विच बहुत खुशहाली देख रहे हैं और उम्मीद करते हैं कि आई नो देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ अनसर्टेनिटी अराउंड द जॉब्स एंड एवरीथिंग, पर परमात्मा अगे ही अरदास करते हैं कि द वे कम्यूनिटी हैज़ सपोर्टेड अस, the way we have seen the progress, if we continue on the progress path, the life is going to be better in the future. Thank you so much.
I'll start off with a stat that is so impressive, and it's not the government that creates jobs. I always say we're in deep trouble if government creates jobs. We create the conditions and the environment for companies to invest here and thrive and prosper and grow, and that's what's happening here in Ontario. Last year, the manufacturing people out in Ontario, like the Dawes family and other companies, we created more manufacturing jobs in Ontario than all 50 U.S. states combined. Think of that, all 50 U.S. states combined. We saw the jobs increase again, back-to-back months, another 6,700 last month, 6,700 families working today that weren't working a month ago. And we're creating that environment in every single sector. The big one, obviously, is the EV battery sector, auto sector. We're the only jurisdiction in the world that have 6 of the largest auto manufacturers in one jurisdiction in the entire world. We're seeing over $28 billion of investment in the EV battery sector and the automobile manufacturing sector. And the good news is there's more coming. Just stay tuned. You're going to hear some big announcements over the next few months. Because we overtook China, and Bloomberg put an article out as the #1 destination for EV assembly, EV batteries, and auto companies. So they're coming by the droves. We're leaving. And when I had my first press conference, the media said, you have to raise taxes. I said, that's the worst thing you could do is raise taxes. That's the second worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do is give your money to the government. The second worst thing is imagine going into your pockets and taking money out of your pockets. You won't be going for dinner. You won't be going to buy a piece of furniture. You won't be doing a little renovation. We did the opposite. We kept money into your pockets, reduced the cost, no matter if it's your license sticker or reducing gas by 10.7 cents a liter. As the federal government is going to hike up the gas prices again in April the 1st at 23%. Shane is right, it's a real shame. 23% on the price of gas. It's ridiculous. They're going to be taking 17.5 cents out as we're reducing the gas prices. And the one fare that we're doing. Anyone can hop on a transit system anywhere in the greater GTHA, all the way up to Barrie, wherever the GO train takes you. Hop on the GO train. Let's use Barrie for example. Hop on the GO train in Barrie, come into Mississauga, hop on the Mississauga Transit, hop on the Toronto Transit system, go downtown, all on one fare. It saves families and people over $1,600 a year. We've reduced the cost of doing business here in Ontario by $8 billion to make ourselves more competitive, to attract companies from around the world. They're coming in by the droves right now. Every single night, I get an update from the Minister of Economic Development, Vic Fideli. Companies are investing hundreds of millions and billions of dollars because the word's out there. The word's out there that we're an economic powerhouse. We have a pro-business friendly government that is attracting companies to make sure that they're producing their products. And the products that we produce are staggering. Think of this. I spent a lot of time in our facility in the US, Chicago, New Jersey, and every state has a special name, Dairy State, Flower State, whatever it is. We have everything here in Ontario. The aerospace, second to none. We're producing everything from the best helicopters in the world to the best airplanes over at Bombardier. We're in the aerospace. We have the Canadarm that we're producing here. When it comes to actually military vehicles as well, I'm going over to Rochelle to see the military vehicles being produced. But when it comes to manufacturing, everything under the sun we can manufacture here. Satellites, Honeywell does the satellites that help us with our cell phones. So it's in trains, planes, automobiles, you name it. I give all the credit to the people. We have over 70,000 STEM graduates graduating from our colleges and universities, meaning science, technology, engineering, and math. That's the way of the future. So we have the best people in the world attracting the best companies in the world. And as our governor that came out to pay me a visit told me we're eating their lunch, we're going to continue eating the U.S.'s lunch. I love the U.S., but we're going to continue attracting jobs off the U.S. They're our #1 trading partner, $460 billion a year of two-way trade. Think of this, we're the #1 trading partner in 19 states, #2 to 9 others. We do everything here in Ontario. I want to thank you for coming out, because without folks like yourself, I wouldn't even be standing here, and neither would my colleagues. We cannot do it without your support. We'll be forever grateful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. May God bless the people of Ontario. Thank you so much.